What's going on, everybody? This is Pablo from Style Systems. For more information, visit stylesystems.net. So do you want to know the hard truth about style? Now I know you think you know everything about style, right? Let me rephrase that. You probably think you already know about style, but in reality, you don't know shit. I know it sounds kind of funny, but this is simply because we have been manipulated to think that it is something when in reality is something else. All right. So I've made a video, which I will leave it by the end of this video, or I will leave the link on the description box. A link to a video that I did explaining what style actually is. All right. Style is not, oh, I look good, you look bad. Style is not having swag like some people say it. It's not like that, all right? Now, the hard truth about style and about fashion and about people looking at you because of your outfits is that you are going to get judged. You are getting judged. You are judging me right now, right? Because of my pronunciation, because of the words that I use, because of how I look, maybe because of my tattoos. You are judging me. Now, this is a personal experience, all right? I'm going to share to you something very personal. I was living on the street. At one point in my life, I was living in the streets. Then, of course, me being a rebel all the time, trying to go against the flow and be like, nah, I'm going to do it in my own way. I have to make it happen because I didn't go to school, all right? I didn't even go to high school. I literally just didn't want it to be like everybody else, like the rest of the people. So I was always against the flow. And I was not fully aware. I mean, I've always loved fashion, but I was not fully aware of all the subtleties and all the power that you can acquire and everything that you can communicate through the way that you present yourself. So I was just doing my own business, doing this, doing that, and I looked terrible. And I mean terrible. I had no idea what I was doing. So of course the opportunities were not very good to me. I didn't have a lot of opportunities. Not because I was not good enough, or because I didn't have any talents, or because I didn't have the thrive or the hunger to make it happen. It was because people were misjudging me. People thought I was something different than who I actually was or who I actually am right now, right? So that's when I started approaching this subject with a different lens, which is the lens of imagology, the science that studies image. Guys, this is a science. I'm not even joking here. This is a science. It's a scientific approach, a very serious approach on something that you think you know already because of your mom, because of your girlfriend, because of, magazines, because of TV shows. No. So as I started learning this, slowly but surely, I began to shift and change the way that I presented myself. First, to myself, because I wanted to see myself differently. I wanted to think of myself differently. I wanted to prove to myself that, hey, I have what it takes, all right? If I want to become a successful entrepreneur, business owner, whatever, I have to look for the part. So I will have to change. Okay, if I implement this little thing, if I start wearing different colors, then of course, people around me started noticing these changes, and just, the rest is history. So my point is, the hard truth about style is that you are going to get judged, and you're going to get opportunities depending on how you look. You may like it, you may not like it. It's really not about that, all right? If you look like the homeless down the street, you'll get opportunities like the homeless down the street. If you look like a billionaire, owner of a company, an entrepreneur, you'll get opportunities like a billionaire owner of a company. Now, whether you can commit to it, whether you can be congruent with that image or not, that is entirely up to you, right? Because you may look for the part, but maybe you can't deliver. Maybe. Or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe you look like you can't deliver, and actually you are the only person who can deliver, right? So that's why it's a balance, guys. You should not just do it, fake it till you make it, but you should not only know more, you should not be just focusing on the inside and being like, well, I don't care if they judge me or not, just like I did because I'm a rebel. It's all about the inside, it's all about the knowledge, it's all about how many books I have, how many degrees I have, how many people have helped, this, that. No. You also have to look for the part. And this is the hard truth. And if you are not taking care of it right now, as I'm speaking, guess what? It'll come to you sooner or later. It'll come right in front of you and it will slap you in the face. It will slap you so hard that you will just fall and be like, what the hell? It just happened. Like, everything was going good. Guess what? Because we live in a world where than 80% of the decisions that we take are based through our visual senses, right? We're visual creatures. Maybe we can debate that. Yes, do we like it? Is it good? Is it bad? I don't know. I'm just giving you the facts, the hard truth, right? Remember. So guys, if you're not paying attention to your style, if you're not paying attention to your fashion, guess what? Someone is. And then you're getting the exact opportunities and you have the exact lifestyle of what you're putting out there, of the vibration that you're putting out there. And this has a vibration. That's why we represent, or we think in our minds, when we think about someone very, very important, very, very successful, we always tend to think people looking more sharp, whatever that means to you. But we have a tendency to think, oh, someone being sharp, someone in a suit. You look at someone with a suit walking randomly on the street, and you look someone with a suit, and you look someone butt naked, or just like a homeless, dirty, whatever. Who do you think you're gonna pay more attention to? Who do you think stands more? Who do you think has more authority? And I'm not even talking about the inside. Just talking about how they look. That is the hard truth. And we get judged based on that, and we ourselves judge based on that. Now, it sounds bad. Maybe we should start using a different word. We analyze. We should analyze the things that are happening outside of us and within us. If I see someone and that someone wants something from me, or I want to talk to that person, I want to analyze as much as I can. What is that person all about? Because what do I need to protect myself? What does he want from me? Like, blah, 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 blah. It's part of being intelligent. It's part of being intelligent. Now, you don't have to actually get some bad judgments like, oh, I'm better than you. It's not about comparison. It's just about analyzing their communication, verbal and non-verbal, maybe subconscious and unconscious and even conscious. It's all about that. But I'm getting too deep on this. That's exactly why I created a school, an online school, a masterclass, a coaching program called the Fashion Matrix, all right? If you simply go to fashionmatrix.vip, you can get a free month and then get a free ebook. I will teach you everything about this and beyond, right? And then that's it for today, guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. Be the best version of yourself, and please take care of your style and your fashion. You have no idea how much is going to change your life.